Hey, and welcome everyone to the 4 o'clock game here today as we get set. And we'll go over the starting lineup once again for the Niagara Falls Expos. So leading things off in at second base, we got Vito Scaringi, followed by Garrett Fisher, the designated hitter. Cody Lindone is catching today for Lucas LaFortune. Evan Baglieri's in the cleanup at first base. Josh Thorpe in right field. And then Nick Cook in his usual spot at the hot corner, third base. TC Murray follows him as the extra hitter. Jason Antoniak will be in left. Nick Letman in center. And we'll round things off with Joe Scaringi. Notice Smith, Jason Baldinelli, and Mitch Grieco on the bench. So we could see Baldinelli in his first game so far. We'll also be giving away a $25 gift card on stream for BackRoad Barbeque, so you'll definitely want to hang with us for that. Look for the code word. We'll be giving it away in the 4th inning. All right, so stick with us. As we get set here, Vito Scaringi stands in to face Matt Wintermute for the Welland senior baseball team, and Scaringi takes a hold of that first pitch, and it goes all the way into right field, and that's a routine play there for Mark Jaroslawski, manning right field tonight for the seniors. And one pitch, one out. If you're just joining us today, we've been live streaming baseball all day today. It's been a beautiful day. We're just getting a lot of overcast in here now. But it's been a very tepid 24, 22 degrees here all day. Beautiful day for baseball. This one's on the ground. Little chopper, handled easily, and that's another put out. As Dave Zagloski goes over to Brian Lett for the out, 2 down. And in stands Cody Lindone, the catcher this afternoon. And there's a strike. Cody played well in the Expos 5-4 win over the Thorold Anchors earlier this morning. And it's propelled them to this game. The winner of this one will move to the quarterfinals tomorrow. And the likely opponent in that game will be the Fort Erie Cannons, just with the way things are shaking out right now. Cannons and Thorns will be back here tonight at 7:30 to round out the group stage for the NDBA playoffs. We're glad you can join us today. And if you stick with us on this stream, we'll be giving away a $25 gift card to BackRoad Barbecue House. Just stick with us through the 4th inning, listen for the keyword. Here's Matt Wintermute now to Cody Lindone. And this one's on the ground. And Derry charging, he scoops and fires with plenty of time to get Lindone, so that's a quick inning for Matt Wintermute and the seniors. He can't have thrown more than 10 pitches there, and that's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Matt Wintermute. So we'll move quickly to the break, and we'll be right back with the bottom of the 2nd inning coming up next. Well, and this half inning is brought to you by the Stevensville Bat Company. Stevensville Bat Company is proud to sponsor the NDBA playoffs, makers of custom, handcrafted ash and maple baseball bats for over 20 years, proudly local, proudly Canadian. Contact them to schedule a personal tour and get the pro treatment to create a custom baseball bat for yourself or the baseball player in your life. Tailor-made bats make a great gift for birthdays, weddings, or any special occasion. Bats can be ordered from barrel size, handle type, color choices, and personalized laser engravings, and can be shipped worldwide. Call or text 905-382-2290. That's 905-382-2290, or visit their website at www.stevensvillebatcompany.com. Now we're getting ready now for the bottom of the first inning. You can see Lucas Lafortune warming up for the Expos, but let's quickly go over the Welland Senior Baseball team starting lineup. And that is brought to you by Epic Eagles. They're throwing a 4-day benefit concert. You can always check out tickets at the link provided on our Twitter right now, as we give you the starting lineup for the Welland Senior Baseball team. So leading things off and in center field is number 25, Frankie Barber. Following him is third baseman Chico Anderi, followed by Mark Yaroslawski manning right field tonight, and then Brian Lett at first base. Scott Cole is in his usual spot at shortstop, and he'll be followed by Corey LeGros doing the catching tonight. That's right, fifth stringer catcher tonight for the Welland Senior Baseball Club. Dave Zagloski is at second. Then Dennis Martin is the designated hitter, followed by Chris Vojan in left. So that's an all-around good lineup today for the senior baseball team. In case you didn't catch us, we're now live on YouTube as well. And I imagine the quality of our YouTube stream is probably much better than if you're catching us on Facebook or Twitter right now. So if you want to pop on over to the YouTube stream, I will post a link for that in the comments section. So we get set now for the bottom of the first. Frankie Barber stands in. So posting that in the comments now is the link for the YouTube stream. Again, quality is probably going to be much better on the YouTube stream, so you're probably going to want to pop into that. As we get set now for the first pitch here. Also, we're playing Ask the Expert all day, as ball one comes across from Lafortune. Hey, that one's a little upstairs, 2-0. Sorry, again, we're playing Ask the Expert all day today. If you want to send your comments or questions in, be happy to answer them on stream for you. We're having lots of fun down here today, so feel free to ask any question, no matter how ridiculous. There's a strike. So we're 2-1 now to Frank Barber. Lucas Lafortune, one of those last-minute pickups from the Expos. He's pitched tremendously in his small stint, as Barber crushes one into left field. That one's going to get down and find the wall, and he's going for extra bases. It's a lead-off double for Frankie Barber. And it's got the Welland Senior Baseball team buzzing here to start off the bottom of the first. An absolute shot from Barber. If you're loving the stream, feel free to let us know as well. Again, we're looking for any comments or questions in the comment post here. Happy to answer your questions. Next up, Chico Anderi. And he pokes that one to the right side. Trying across the diamond to get Barber, and they do! They got him! Heads up play by Evan Baglieri. Connects with Nick Cook to gun down Barber, headed to third. What a play. You know, right off the hop, that's definitely not where I would have gone with the ball, but then again, that's why I'm not on the field. Freddie's Lodi asks, is Lucas pitching? Yes, that is Lucas Lafortune pitching for the Niagara Falls Expos today. And he's certainly going to thank his first baseman for the little bit of help he just received there. That was incredible. So Barber's double gets erased. And Derry at first. This one popped up by Yaroslawski, and it's out of play. Mark Yaroslawski, perennial Welland Senior Baseball Team raker. 318 this season and 66 at bats. Played in 21 games this year, second most on the team. And he's the batter now with one down, and then Derry on first. LaFortune looks in, and he sets. Here's a pitch. Yarrow belts that into center. It's a base hit. Another strong piece of contact from the seniors to kick off the first inning. Let's see what they can do here with Brian Lepp coming to the dish. Still just one down. Freddie's Lodi said you can't run on bags. Case in point right there. That was an incredible play. Immediately when he went to third base, I thought, no way is he going to get him. But Barber's got wheels, and apparently Bag's got a better arm. Of course, we know what he can do behind the dish. So now here's Brian Lepp. He's got ducks on the pond and just one down. And he wears that first pitch from LaFortune. Fortune can do nothing but look down at his hands. Must have missed his grip. But Brian Lepp drops down to first, and now the bases are loaded with just one out. So Lindon goes out to talk to his pitcher. They're in a jam here early in the first, but then they were this morning in the Thorold Anchors game as well, where they surrendered 4 runs in the first inning, battled back, won that game 5-4. And here's Scott Cole takes a first pitch strike. So we got Scott Cole, Corey LaGrosse is on deck. And the base is loaded here in the first inning. And Cole takes that one away. Of course, winner of this game moves on to Championship Sunday in our first quarterfinal game. So a lot at stake here in this one. This is probably the heaviest weighted game of the day. And we're glad to bring it to you from Oaks Park, Niagara Falls. And that one's just a bit outside. You don't want to lose Scott Cole here to a walk. That would be costly here in the first inning. LaFortune winds up. And that one's on the ground, charging his Cook. He's got to play it first. And it's in time to get Scott Cole, but that'll drive the first run across. Chico and Derry comes in to score, and it's 1-0 Seniors. So they do make the grade there. Seniors don't come up empty-handed after loading up the bases with one down. And we'll turn it over now. It's Corey LaGrosse. Takes a first pitch strike. It's in there again. Strike 2. Still streaming here since 10 a.m. this morning. And we still got plenty more baseball to bring you. That one's away. If you stick with us through tonight, a 7:30 p.m. start, we'll have the Rose City Thorns taking on the Fort Erie Cannons. Cannons for the first time this weekend will be on the stream. That one's popped up. Playable, and no play for Lindone. That one finds the netting. We should have Jerry Seawright join us for that game. That Rose City Thorns game, that is. Up here in the box. We're flying solo this afternoon, but we're expecting Zach Decker to join us at some point today. He's supposed to clear some of the air here. That one's poked off the end of the bat. Vito Scaringi might not have a play. He does not. In to score, Yaroslawski, and the seniors have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. It's an RBI single from Corey LeGros. And that was just a tough play with Vito Scaringi ranging to his right. He has all the speed to make it there, but he just couldn't fire in time to retire LeGros. The Fortune handles this one, bobbles quickly, but Sigloski not hustling down to the bag. He knew he was out long before he made it. And that'll retire the side. So the seniors grab a couple of runs off a couple of ground ball singles. 2-0 as we head to the break. All right, and you're back with us here. Top of the second inning, as we get set here. Matt Wintermute taking his place on the mound. As the seniors currently enjoy a 2-0 lead. RBIs from Scott Cole and Corey LeGros. And we get the first batter of the second inning. It's Evan Baglieri, the first baseman for the Expos. Always dangerous is Baglieri. One of the big bats in the Niagara Falls lineup. And he takes that one outside. He thought about it, but he lays off, and it's 2-0.
got a sheet so we can keep track.
There's a 2-1 to Baglieri. And he puts good one on the ball there, and he pops it into right field, the base hit. First hit of the afternoon for the Expos. So they look to cut into that early deficit.
All the strikes are the same. We don't have to select a team.
So next up is Josh Thorpe playing right field this afternoon. He's been holding down that outfield for the Expos. Made a couple great plays against the Anchors this morning. And he lifts this one high and playable for Frank Barber. He's there. One down. Anytime you put it in the vicinity of Frank Barber in center field, you know he's going to make a play on it. And now we see Nick Cook having a superb playoff thus far. Player of the game on Friday night. A single and a run in this morning's game. And again, if you're watching this through our Facebook stream right now, I've dropped a link for the YouTube into the Facebook comments. Stream quality seems to be much better on YouTube if you'd like to pop into that. That one's rocked into the left field, the base hit, and maybe more for Nick Cook. That one gets all the way to the wall, rounding third, and getting the stop sign is Baglieri, so it's a double for Nick Cook. Now some incidental contact as Baglieri hot over there at third. That's all it'll be is a double. Another hard hit ball from Nick Cook. He's been torrid this weekend.
The YouTube.
Technical difficulties. We'll be right back. Well, sorry about that, folks. You picked a bad time to come out. You just missed a 2-run single from TC Murray there. And that's going to tie up the ballgame. What a shot from Murray. So we're 2-2 now. Murray's drive down the third baseline past the diving Chico Anderi. And his 2-run single has tied the game up here in the top of the second inning. Sorry guys, anytime we're cutting out, my camera battery is dying on me. I've been trying to mitigate that all weekend, and we will get the hang of it, but... And we're glad you can join us, of course, today. We're doing Ask the Expert in the comments sections. Drop your NDBA-related questions, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Also, we're giving away a $25 gift card on this stream, so just stick with us through the fourth inning. Runner going. And Murray's down there with plenty of time. Thought about going again. But Frankie Barber is there. So this is Jason Antoniak standing in now. And he's got TC Murray on second. Wintermute digs in. Right on the pitch. And he loses Antoniak. A lot of pitches looking good from the box today. Aren't necessarily looking good from down on field level. So we got runners on first and second with one out. And this will be Nick Lampman, the center fielder. Lampman manning all parts of the outfield this weekend. He's been in left, he's been in right. And he takes a first pitch strike. All in all, though, this is the third and final guaranteed Expos broadcast. They've been the beneficiaries of having this beautiful park to host us this weekend. That one's chopped foul, 0-2. Freddie Zalotti, we're not going to forget about updating the scoreboard. I've got my good friend Dave White up in the box with me now. Dave, you want to say hi?
Hi, everybody.
I hope you can catch that. So 0-2 to Nick Lampman. Wintermute could sure use the punch out here. Let's see what he does. That one's way upstairs. Ball one. You want to give these Expos anything that they don't deserve. Of course, they can hit 1 through 9. And a timeout called there from Nick Lampman. We did a Twitter poll earlier asking you all who you thought was going to win the B division, and the Welland Senior Baseball team won that poll pretty decisively. And this is where it all boils down to. Expos, seniors, winner of this one moves on to Sunday. That one's way inside. So now it's 2-2. Matt Wintermute in a little bit of trouble here in the second inning, dealing with these Expos. And that one's inside as well. Full count. So if you're just joining us now, it's 2-2. TC Murray with the 2 RBI single. He's got this game tied up. And that's a foul ball. Hoping a lot of you can stick with us today through the 4th inning. Be giving away $25 gift card to BackRoad Barbeque. Just got to stick with us and listen for the code word. Be automatically entered into our draw. And redo the 3-2. As pops straight up. And over there is Sigloski, makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So not as much of a tight spot now for Wintermute. But he'd still like to get out of the inning. He's got to deal with Joe Scaringi. Joe's another guy who's having a good weekend for the Expos. So they've managed to put together 16 runs in their 2 games. 11 against the Cobras on Friday night. Dalton Armstrong in the chat cheering for the Expos. Freddie Zaloti, of course, cheering his team on. In there for strike 1. Real bendy pitch from Wintermute there. That one's popped into shallow left field, the base hit. Rounding third and into scores, TC Murray. The Expos have taken a 3-2 lead on the RBI single from Joe Scaringi. And Joe's just got that way about him. He knows exactly where the holes are on the field. He's found them all weekend long. And an RBI single to show for it there. He's got his team in front. So now there's 2 down, runners on the corners, and the leadoff batter, Vito Scaringi, stands in. And that one's poked into shallow center. Moving on is Frankie Barber, and he makes the sliding catch to end the inning. A little bit of flair from 2-5 wearing red. So that'll end the inning, you guys. Expos charge back with 3 runs in the top of the 2nd. See what the Welland senior baseball team can do in the bottom half coming up next. Oh. Top of the third, or bottom of the second inning. There's a little nubber from Dennis Martin, and it's one down quick. Senior's arguing that it hit off his foot. Martin seems convinced, but he's headed back to the dugout. Sorry, that's 3-2 Expos. There we go. 3-2 Expos, bottom two. Dennis Martin ruled out. Will not get a second chance at that, so a quick one down. Well, Lucas LaFortune on the mound today for Niagara Falls. And in just a small sample size, 137 ERA. 7 strikeouts and 15.1 innings of work. He had that beautiful start against Welland earlier this season, where he went 7 shutout innings. Big swing and a miss there from Chris Vojan, the number 9 batter. And in there, strike 2. Vojan, not a lot of work at the plate this year, just 6 at-bats. And he's down in a hole, 0-2. And there it is, strike 3 looking. Fortune dialed that one up, and he freezes Vojan. Just turns it over to the top of the lineup for the seniors. We got Frankie Barber. Doubled and then was thrown out on a heads-up play by Evan Baglieri. But it was the start of a 2-run inning for the seniors. Takes ball 1 away. That one's in there, strike 1. A couple new comments here. That one's on the ground and through the left side, a base hit. Frankie Barber, second hit of the game. Let's see if he can make good on that. There are 2 down in the inning, and Chico Anderi stands in. Anderi grounded into a fielder's choice in the first. He later scored, and he fouls that one back. Still playing Ask the Expert today. Send in your NDBA related questions and we'll be happy to answer them. I know we probably have a couple new viewers in here who are wondering what the heck is going on. So drop us a line. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions. So Anderi's down 0-2. 2 down. Frankie Barber on first. And the pitch. Oh, and that one plunks Anderi. Hit him right on the elbow pad. That can't have felt great. Lots of viewers joining us now. If you stick with us through the 4th inning, we'll be giving away a $25 gift card to BackRoad Barbeque. Just stick with us. Listen for the code word for your chance to win. But that won't be the only giveaway we'll have this weekend, so try to join us as much as possible, guys. There's lots of prizes to win. And now Mark Yaroslawski. Singled up the middle and scored in the first. Chance to do some more damage here against Lucas Lafortune and the Expos. Strike one. We're also live now on YouTube. Hopefully bringing you a better picture quality. Been struggling with Facebook's quality all weekend, but now we're happy to be on YouTube. Ah, one misses away. 1-1. Mark Yaroslavsky, one of the big bats in the lineup for Welland. Always dangerous. Power to both sides of the field. And just an all-around great guy and teammate. Nothing bad to say about Yarrow. The fortune sets. 1-1. Pop back foul. It's been a wonderful weekend here. Let us know what you think about the stream in the comments. Freddie's Lodi said should get some different angles going. That would be cool. I agree with you, Freddie. Hopefully we can get some more cameramen out here one day. Oh, that was a close play in the corner. Nick Cook nearly had it. He ran a long way from third base there. Freddie, if you want to come down here with a camera, find some way to set you up. I'm sure we can get like a nice on-field angle going, you know? Instant replay. So all things that we could do if we had a $10 million budget. So Yarrow down 1-2. He's got runners on first and second. And he foul tips that one into the glove. Strike three. And that ends the inning. So the seniors come up empty-handed. Frankie Barber makes it to second, Chico to first, and that's all she wrote. Still 3-2 Expos as we head to the third inning. Be back right after the break. Hey, welcome back, fans. Getting ready for the top of the third inning. 3-2 Expos. Freddie Zaloti in the comment section a lot this game. He asked, what am I using as my main camera? Well, Freddie, I'll put that up on the screen for you. This is my Canon T5i. It's just chilling on a little tripod there, and it's doing its best job. Not exactly the greatest battery life on this bad boy, but been doing our battery changes every so often, and she's doing the job, I think. It would be cool to get some different angles in there, but for now, this is the best we got. $500 budget, you know? As we get set to begin the top of the third inning, This is Garrett Fisher taking a first pitch strike. And there's a swing and a miss. That's foul ball. And of course, Bob Etche being super supportive in the comments section as well. Appreciate you, Bob. I think we can attribute a lot of what this league is today to you as well, so. That one's on the ground. Zagloski scoops and throws in time to get Garrett Fisher one down. And so we turn things over now. The catcher, Cody Lindone, stands in. If you were with us earlier, you know Lindone, not involved in a whole lot of action this season. He's only been involved in 4 regular season games. Batted .364. If I'm not mistaken, he's one of those players that's taken on a lot of coaching responsibilities this year and hasn't been away from the game. Nice breaking ball from Wintermute there. Strike one. Oh, right on. Dodgers, eh? There's a little nubber in front of the mound. Lindone trying to leg it out, but Wintermute with plenty of time retires in. 2 down. Bobby is the man and the legend, Freddie Zalotti. You're right. He's done a lot for this game. A lot more than I think people realize. And we're happy to have him joining us on stream today. Honestly, Bob, a lot of this stream is for you. Wouldn't have it any other way, you know? And now with 2 down, here's Evan Baglieri, the first baseman today. Singled and scored his first time up. He got the 3-run inning going for the Expos. And he takes ball 1 inside. Keep lighting up that comment section, you guys. Freddie's having a chat with himself. Well, that's not true. Freddie and I are having a nice conversation. But it's just me solo up here. I know Dave White's sitting next to me, man, in the booth. There's a shot right back up the middle, a base hit. Baglieri's 2 for 2 to start the afternoon. Taking that large turn, and he almost tries. He's going for second, and he's in there. What a heads-up play by Evan Baglieri. That's not the first time today that he's caught the seniors sleeping. I still can't believe this. Baglieri is a monster. And he shows you why there. He just turns that routine ground ball up the middle single into a double. And now he's in scoring position for Josh Thorpe. Flied out to center field his first time up on a nice catch by Frankie Barber. There's a little nubber down the first base line. They'll let that one roll foul. We're still taking all of your NDBA related questions all day today, actually. It's Ask the Expert Day. It's your one and only chance to prod the mind of yours truly. Been covering NDBA baseball now for 5 seasons, believe it or not. Wintermute digs in. And there's a shot up the middle. Scott Cole over to his left, and he fires with plenty of time to get Thorpe. So it's a clean inning for the seniors here in the top of the third. They're still in this one, trailing 3-2 to the Niagara Falls Expos. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back. Hey, joining us now for the top of the 4th inning. Still Expos 3, Seniors 2. We'll kick things off with Nick Cook, the third baseman. He's 1 for 1 today, doubled and scored in the first. And that one just missing from Wintermute. So if you stuck with us to this point, thank you for hanging out with us today. Giving away a $25 gift card. If you punch in the code word baseball1 into the comments now, you'll automatically be entered into a draw for a $25 gift card to BackRoad Barbeque in Port Colborne. So why don't you shoot baseball1 into the comments section of whatever platform you're watching on right now, and you'll be automatically entered into that draw. So Wintermute, 1-1. And there's strike 2. That one's inside, 2-2. Keep it coming, folks. So that costs absolutely nothing, and you're entered into a draw for $25. Just enter baseball 1 into whatever comment section. Got a few more coming in here. 2-2. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nick Cook down on strikes. First strikeout of the afternoon for Matt Wintermute. Comes here in the top of the 4th. For those of you just joining the stream now, we're at 3-2. Expos lead. Expos score all 3 of their runs in the top of the 2nd inning. TC Murray with a 2 RBI single. And he's the batter now as he lines that one deep and gone! How do you like that? Solo shot from TC Murray. And the Expos lead it 4-2. Well, you knew it was going to happen at some point, folks. An absolute rocket from TC Murray over the fence in left field. So again, those of you just joining us, if you enter baseball 1 into the comments section during this half inning, you'll automatically be entered into a draw for a $25 gift card to BackRoad Barbeque in Port Colborne. Keep the comments coming, guys. Freddie Zalotti, he was due first of the year. I believe that is the first of the year for TC Murray. Yeah, couldn't have come at a better time. And there's a shot, but popped straight up. And Derry charging in, and you'll wait under that. Antoniak visibly frustrated with himself there. 2 down. Solo shot from TC Murray. He's got the crowd buzzing here. So now Nick Lampman lined out to second base his first time up. And there's a shot. Scott Cole lunges, stands, throws, in time. Nice pick by Lepp at first base. What a play. And that'll retire the side. Very quick before we go to break, Robert Peischer says, who has won the other game so far today? Well, that's a loaded question, Robert. Let's go over some of the basics. This morning, Expos win 5-4 over the Thorold Anchors. Elsewhere down the road in Fort Erie, the Cobras dropped one to the Seniors 4-3. And that leads us to where we are now. Here, this Welland and Expos game matters. The winner moves on to Sunday. And then in our first afternoon game of the day, the Rose City Thorns defeated the Meriton Alliance 5-0. And that's where we stand at this point today. We got 2 games going on right now. Right now, the Cobras and Anchors are duking it out at Oaks Park, Fort Erie, and then we got this game, of course. So I'm going to give you one more chance through the break. Comment baseball 1, and you'll automatically be entered into a $25 gift card draw for BackRoad Barbecue in Port Colborne. This is your last chance. Again, baseball 1 into the comments. And if you get that in before the end of the 4th inning, you'll automatically be entered into our draw. So stick with us through the break. And welcome back. Starting a little bit late here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Expos 3, Welland Seniors 2. And Dennis Martin just kicked things off with a leadoff single. He stands at first. Sorry, that's Dave Zaglaski over there at first base. Dennis Martin stands in now. He takes strike 1. So we're going to do the draw now for the $25 gift card. And it'll be Freddie Zalotti. Congratulations. You just won a $25 gift card to BackRoad Barbecue. Congratulations, man. And Freddie, I'll get at you at some point this weekend. You can come pick up your gift card, okay? I don't have it with me today, but I'll bring it tomorrow to the ballpark if you want to stop by and grab it. So once again, here's Dennis Martin down 0-2. Check swing, and he fouls that one off. So Freddie's been in the stream a lot, and it pays off, apparently. He's won himself a $25 gift card to BackRoad Barbecue. Congrats again, Freddie. As we're in the bottom of the 4th here. Again, this game bears a lot of weight. The winner of this one moves to the quarterfinal. It's our 3 o'clock game on Sunday. Likely opponent there will be the Fort Erie Cannons, although that's not 100% yet. Cannon's got to pull off a miracle to get back in the race here. Now we're still dealing with Lucas LaFortune here. And there's strike 3. He's punched him out. Much to the chagrin of Dennis Martin, he walks off. And he's the first out of the bottom of the 4th. Keep in mind, too, fans, that won't be the last giveaway we do this weekend. We still have a $25 gift card to the Stevensville Bat Company to give away, as well as a $25 gift PC Optimum gift card that we'll be giving away later this weekend in the stream. So pop in as much as you can. You never know when we'll be giving them away. So you'll want to watch as much baseball as you can this weekend. We're happy you could join us. This is Chris Vojan now with 1 down. And he takes that pitch up high, 2-0. Again, Chris Vojan not getting a lot of work at the dish this year. Had just 6 at-bats coming in. Freddie, I don't think you want to incriminate yourself like that on a website. And there's a strike. Vojan leaving that one up there all day. As he's well ahead on Lucas LaFortune. Hitters count 3-1. Big swing and a miss from Vojan. Full count. Dave Zagloski on first. 1 down, 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 swinging. Got him with the off speed. So 4th strikeout of the afternoon for Lucas LaFortune. And the order rolls over. We go back to the top, and it's Frankie Barber, 2 for 2. Double in the first, single in the second. He's had LaFortune's number so far this afternoon. In there, strike 1. This is, of course, a game that everyone's going to want to have eyes on. This one matters. The winner of this one moves to Sunday. LaFortune away, 1-1. Frank Barber in the spot he wants to be. Punches that one foul, nearly takes out Chico on the sidelines there. Barber put together another steady season. 23 games played, 357. 25 hits in the regular season. Appropriate considering the number on his back. And he's worked the count to 2-2 here. That one takes a funny hop on the infield grass. Joe to brother Vito, and they make the out at second base, and that'll retire the side. So the seniors get a hit off the bat of Dave Zagloski, and they leave him stranded at first base. Still 3-2 Expos as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Well, and this half inning is brought to you by the Welland Jackfish. 2022 NDBA Senior Championship live stream is presented by the Welland Jackfish. Get hooked with the Niagara's summer teams by visiting wellandjackfish.com. Learn about the 2023 season tickets. Welland Jackfish. Fans first, fun always. Hey, welcome back. We're in the top of the 5th inning now. 3-2 Expos, despite what the scoreboard says there. We'll change that real quick. Yeah, 3-2 Expos, top 5. Please leave your comments or questions. I'm your expert, Corey LeBlanc. I've been manning the mic, and I've been writing NDBA articles for the last 5 years. You can ask me any question. Just leave it in the comments there. I'll be happy to answer it best I can. That one's down away. Oh, it is 4-2 Expos. Sorry, 4-2 Expos. We got a show here, folks. We got a show. That one looking good, but just a little high. 2-1. Expos have the lead, and they're firmly in control here. So that one gets away from Corey LeGros. Not his usual spot behind the plate today for LeGros. Welland relying on their 5th string catcher at this point. This is Joe Scaringi leading things off for the Expos here in the 5th. There's the 1-3-1. It's in there for a strike. And a full count now. There we go, 3-2. That one's popped up and playable. But Chico and Corey can't decide who's going to take it, and it plops right in between them. Freddie Zalotti says, does he lead the league in walks? I forget who I was talking about, Freddie. I'm going to say no. I'm pretty sure Zach Fernandez leads in that category. No one wants to pitch to that guy. Let's take a look. Yeah, actually, surprisingly enough, Joe Meisner leads the league in walks this year. He had 15 base on balls. That one plops down into center field. It's a base hit for Joe Scaringi. So that one falls into no man's land. Actually, second in walks, Joe Scaringi. Look at that. Zach Fernandez not far behind. He's got 11. So I'd say I was close, but actually teammates Gary Morez and Nick Weglars walked 12 times. So that's an interesting topic. I feel like we could touch more on that. Yeah, no, Joey, second in the league. Good call, Freddie. 13, only behind Joe Meisner's 15 for the Cobras. Now a little chat going on the mound here. Matt Wintermute. Looks like his night is over. Jerry Seawright handing the ball over to Abraham Baez here. So we got a pitching change. And this pitching change brought to you by the Stevensville Bat Company. Stevensville Bat Company is proud to sponsor the NDBA playoffs, makers of custom handcrafted ash and maple baseball bats for over 20 years. Proudly local, proudly Canadian. Call or text 905-382-2290. That's 905-382-2290, or visit their website at www.stevensvillebatcompany.com. Giving away a gift card for them later in the weekend, so definitely want to stick with us if you're in the market for a new bat. Every little bit counts. Bob Etche chimes in. He says Fernandez is an animal. I think that's an understatement. The guy is leading every MVP race there is in the NDBA this season. He had an incredible year for the Fort Erie Cannons. So once again, we have Abraham Baez coming into the game. Hard throwing right-hander for the Welland Seniors. Second year player. Can be wild at times, but when he's finding the zone, he's hard to hit. And he's had some pretty good stints this season. We got time to take a look at his individual stats. Baez with a couple great outings. His most notable, it's back on June 15th against the Rose City Thorns, where he held in for 7 innings, allowed 1 earned run. That was a 3-1 loss, so not much on the sticks that day for Welland, but a good quality start there from Baez. He's come out of the bullpen a lot, whereas he's been in 12 games this year. He's only had 2 starts, so this is exactly where you want to see Baez. Nobody out, runner on in the 5th, and the top of the order now, Vito Scaringi stands into the box. Vito is flied out to right and center field today. 0 for 2. And he takes ball 1. Three broken bats this season, possibly 2 broken bat singles for Freddie Zalotti. Well, you're going to want to stick with us then, Freddie, because we have that gift card for Stevensville Backhoe. And maybe that could put some cash towards your next one. Joe Scaringi hustles down, steals second base, wastes no time getting over there. So Expos have a runner on second now with nobody out. Looking to pad that lead and punch their ticket to the quarterfinals. That one's up and away. Of course, the winner of this one does move on to the quarterfinals. And we're scoreboard watching across the NDBA right now. The St. Catharines Cobras lead the Thorold Anchors 4-0. So there's a strike from Baez, 2-2. Anchors were on the stream earlier today. You know they're not playing for much this weekend. Of course, they have the OBA C finals in their sights still. That'll be played next Saturday. 2-2. On the ground, Baez jumps, can't handle, he's got to fire quick, and he's just in time. 1 down. How's that arm behind the dish for the Chiefs compared to the other teams Expos have faced in the last 2 days? Well, I've seen all the Expos games up to this point, and I gotta say, for a 5th-string catcher, Corey LeGros is holding his own back there. We saw Ryan Gasnick on Friday night against the Expos, and he barely threw down. This morning's game, in this morning's game, Dylan Gullion was the catcher, and we saw him throw to little effect. That one's on the ground. Brian Lett knocks it down, steps on the bag, 2 away. Babette says, go get the OBAs, Thorold. I agree with you. The bigger fish to fry than the NDBA weekend for sure. I'm sure we'll all be rooting for them next Saturday when their likely opponent is the Tillsonburg Red Sox. So there's the first pitch strike. Cody Lindone is the batter now for the Expos. 0 for 2 today. That one's shot on the ground. Tough play there for Scott Cole, but he turns, fires, and left scoops for the out. Boy, they sure make that look easy, don't they? So So Scaringi singles and moves to third, but that's all the Expos get in the top half of the fifth. It's still 4-2 Niagara Falls as we head to the bottom half. Welcome back, sports fans. We got the bottom of the fifth coming up. It is not Expos 3, Welland 4. It is Expos 4, Welland 2. And the winner of this one moves on to quarterfinals on Sunday. We'll kick things off with Chico and Derry for the Welland seniors. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded into a fielder's choice and was hit by a pitch. That one right back up the middle, a base hit. LaFortune nearly took a stab and caught that one, but it's by, and seniors will lead off the bottom of the fifth with a single. You figure they need at least one run here to make things interesting. Mendon checking on Chico over there at first base, keeping him honest. Still scoreboard watching. Only other game right now is Cobras and Anchors. It's a wash game, but it's 4-1 Cobras in the top of the sixth inning now. And what do we have here? It seems like a meeting on the mound for Lucas LaFortune. Usually when Wayne LeBlanc comes out, something's about to happen. They just be having a chat, seeing how much further his starting pitcher can go. Expos have options on the bench today. And there is action in the pen. It looks like Dallas Smith is warming. Jason Valier asks, is this a double knockout format? No, Jason, it's much more complicated than that. In fact, I would have to do a whole separate stream just to explain how this format works. But basically, we're watching Pool B right now. And Pool B has played a round robin. And it's culminated to this game. So the winner of Pool B, and only the winner of Pool B, moves on to Championship Sunday. Everyone in Pool A is already guaranteed a quarterfinal berth. So if you finish in the bottom 4 in the league, you've really got an uphill battle if you want to come back and win these playoffs. With both of these teams vying for a spot in the quarterfinals today. And the follow-up question is who is all eliminated. So right now we're just looking at the St. Catharines Cobras and the Thorold Anchors are the only teams not eligible for the NDBA championship at this point. And then the loser of this game will also be eliminated from contention. So Pool A consisting of Meriton, Fort Erie, and the Rose City Thorns, they're all guaranteed a berth on Sunday. I hope I answered your question effectively. There we go, Mark Yaroslavsky. Takes the 1-1 pitch. And that's on the ground on the right side. Joe Scaringi, DeVito for 1. No play at first. So they get the lead runner in Chico Anderi. And there's 1 down in the bottom of the 5th. Well, stay tuned, fans, for the last of our live stream action tonight. It kicks off at 7:30 p.m. and it'll be between the Rose City Thorns and the Fort Erie Cannons. Jerry Seawright is my guest for that show. We're going to talk to Jerry about a lot of things at Welland, and hopefully it's in a positive light. They're down 4-2 right now in the bottom of the 5th, and this is Brian Lepp now. Took the first pitch in the dirt. And there's a shot. Tailing into right center, but room there is Nick Lampman, and he makes the grab. 2 down. So now here's Scott Cole. 1 for 2. Or sorry, 1 for 1 today. A sack RBI on the first. And a single. Single in the 3rd inning. He was doubled up at first base. Hey, not a problem, Jason. Just know you can ask any NDBA related questions on the stream this weekend. Drop them in the comments. Very happy to answer all of your questions, especially when I'm hanging out here by myself. Here's the 1-0 to Scott Cole. And going is Yaroslavsky. Hard throw from Lindone is not in time. Yaro got a good break there. So a runner in scoring position now for Cole. As the seniors look to try to get one back here. They've not hit the score sheet since their 2-run outburst in the first inning. La Fortune is settled into this one nicely. This one's on the ground. Joe Scaringi ranges to his left, fires, picked at first base, and a nice play by Maglieri to retire the side. So Welland moves Yarrow to second. They come up empty-handed. It's still 4-2 Expos as we make our way to the 6th inning. Take a quick break. Hey, welcome back. We're in the top of the 6th inning now. Still Expos 4, Seniors 2, and Abraham Baez back on the hill. And he'll deliver to Evan Baglieri first. He just come up with a nice pick there over at first base to end the 5th inning. That one's in the dirt as well, 2-0. Baglieri 2 for 2 today. Singled in the 2nd, doubled in the 3rd. And he kicked off that 3-run inning for the Expos that has him up 4-2. Chops that one foul. Anyway, thank you for sticking with us all day today. It's a long, long day of NDBA baseball today. We're happy to bring you coverage wall to wall. There's a shot, sounds good off the bat, but it's tailing foul. Can't tell from here, but that one might have left the ballpark. Yeah, Bags has got to straighten that one out. So we'll redo it. And Baglieri fouls that one off as well. Still 2-2. So if you've been with us, you know that the winner of this game moves on to Sunday. So a lot at stake here. As Abraham Baez delivers the 2-2 again. On the ground, Scott Cole to his right. Fires onto first in time to get Baglieri one down. And Scott Cole has just been unreal over there at shortstop today. If the Seniors can't pull this one out, it won't be for lack of trying. So next up we got Josh Thorpe, 0 for 2 today. Flied out to center field in the 2nd and grounded out to Scott Cole in the 3rd. This one on the ground. Siglaski. Oh, and that one eats up Dave Siglaski. Can't stay down on it, so Josh Thorpe ends up at first base. Chalk that to E4.
Nice to have a foot pedal.
Well, here, if I So now here's Nick Cook. He's 1 for 2 today. Doubled and scored in the 2nd. Struck out in the 4th. And he pokes this one to the gap in right center. That one's going to find some green. Chugging hard is Baglieri. Sorry, Josh Thorpe around 3rd. And he's coming in to score. And into 3rd base is Nick Cook with an RBI triple. He found the greenest spot in that outfield, put the ball there, and chugged hard around the base path. 5-2, Expos lead. On just another huge hit from Nick Cook this weekend. Boy, he's really been driving that Expos offense. There's a shot, and Derry handles. He'll let the runner score. But Casey Murray is down. 2 away. Make that 6-2 Expos here. That one's fouled back. This is Jason Antoniak now. Jason joined us in the earlier program. Battle between the Meriton Alliance and Rose City Thorns. We had a great time up here. Today he's 0 for 1. Walk in the second inning, sorry, and popped out to third his last time up. And he takes the ball there, 1-1. Abraham winds. There's a pitch, and he crushed that into the corner. Will it stay fair? No. Antoniak playing a little wall ball, but can't keep it straight. So we're still hoping to nab Zach Decker if we can. Hoping he can join the program here in the 7th inning. If not, we'll have Decker on at some point. There's a lot of air to be cleared in terms of where the Thorns stand in the NDBA. Go back to the game here. Baez deals 1-2 to Antoniak. Brings the heat and strikes him out. Great pitch from Baez, and he ends the inning with that. So Expos strike for a few more runs. They lead it 6-2 as we make our way to the bottom of the 6th. We'll take a quick break. Welcome back. 6-2 Expos here in the bottom of the 6th as we get set for the home half of the inning. And we'll kick things off with Corey LeGros. New pitcher for the Expos is Dallas Smith, number 1. Smith comes in, 5.69 ERA in 6 games this season, 19.2 innings pitched. So some modest numbers here for Smith. He came into the league looking like he could be a stud. Had a great first season with the club, and he's tailed off since then, but still an effective pitcher for the Expos. And he's got a 4-run cushion here. Brings the heat, but it's inside. 2-0. And Smith winds up again. That one's down away, 3-0. Looking for Dallas to just get by here. And LeGros fouls that one back. Oh, full count now. Here's the payoff pitch. And he puts that one in play. Charging is Joe Scaringi. And he's got plenty of time to put out LeGros. One down. Those Scaringi brothers up the middle have been stingy. In fact, that whole Expos infield has been stingy all weekend long. Them in combination with Nick Cook and whoever's playing first base, you just can't seem to get a ground ball past them. And if you do, you really got to work for it. So now here's Dave Zagloski standing in. 1 for 2 today, singled in the 4th. And grounded out to pitcher Lucas Lafortune in the 1st. And there's a shot into left field, the base hit. Zagloski takes the turnaround first. And he's aboard with 1 down in the bottom of the 6th. So now here comes Dennis Martin. He's 0 for 2 today, grounded out to first and struck out looking. Couldn't believe the call. And he takes a strike there. Seniors need something in this bottom of the 6th inning to try to rejuvenate themselves. And the pitch. Outside, 1-1. Smith winds and fires. That's down away. 2-1. Yeah, there's a shot. That one's going to find the parking lot. 2-2. Here's the windup. And that one's in play. Could be 2. Joe Scaringi to his brother Vito for 1. On to first. No play there. So Dennis Martin, fielder's choice. 2 down in the inning. And we'll have our first substitution. Oh, not quite. Oh yeah, there we go. There's Gabe Walker taking over as a pinch runner for Matt Martin. And there's a first pitch strike now to Chris Vojan. He struck out twice today. Once in the 2nd, again in the 4th. Both to pitcher Lucas Lafortune. Now there's another big cut from Vojan. Down 0-2 quick. And there's strike 3 called. He nabs the outside corner. Vojan will wear the golden sombrero on his way back to the dugout there. And that's the frame. So we're through 6 innings from Niagara Falls. Expos 6, Seniors 2. We'll be right back after the break. get them back. Before it's too late.
We're in the top of the seventh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least that's not breakable.
Yeah. Well, it's close enough to the end of the game, it won't matter.
Oh, we got 3 more to go after this, so nothing's allowed to break until Sunday at 10 o'clock.
Is Decker coming in to fill the air between games, or is he actually going to comment on this?
No, he said he would come by if it was closer to 6:30. I don't think we're gonna make it.
Yeah, 'cause he's sitting down there.
Is he?
Yeah.
Decker! Get up here!
Quiz him whether the Thorns are moving down to West Nile.
I heard that is a rumor, actually.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, that's what I said. He said, I think there's only 2 guys in the Welland area, and all the rest are in that direction.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We're at the top of the 7th. It's Expos 6, Seniors 2, and I'm joined now by Zach Decker of the Rose City Thorns. Zach, how are we doing today?
Pretty good. We won our first ball game, so we got another one coming up here in a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty good. 5-0 win game 1, so we're happy.
Hey, right on. Zach, I want to talk to you about some things Thorns, man. There's a lot of things going around this season, and it really it makes a lot of sense when it comes out of your mouth. So why don't you just quickly explain where the Rose City Thorns are at in terms of rebuilding your roster here?
Well, yeah, we've had a lot of people I mean, you asked me to speak to it, so I will. A couple people have had their complaints about our roster and said they had some challenges with. We did end up having 2 games this season. One was against the seniors here, Welland, and there was another one against Fort Erie where we didn't have enough guys coming through that were properly OBA rostered. So we borrowed a couple.
Oh, there's a shot from Lampman, but that's straight up.
There you go.
And Bojan makes the catch.
1 down. So we ended up calling up 2 AAA kids from the Dundas area thinking that we could call from any junior roster. We did not realize that we actually had to call from our own local roster.
Right.
And we don't have any connection to our own local junior program. So we didn't know that. We incorrectly called up 2 players for 1 game. Is what it is. We were like, okay, well, if we did do that incorrectly, we did not mean to, put it that way.
Right.
All in good faith. The other challenge that we had was we knew that we were going to be 2 players short for a game against Fort Erie.
Right.
And we ended up.
That one's on the ground. Swallowed up by Sigalski. He's no play at first base. Tried to make that look way fancier than it was.
You're carving them. But no, so we ended up using 2 players. One was just a buddy of mine, my age, slightly older, hasn't played in quite a while, and another one was just the same situation. I hadn't played for quite a while. He was a good friend of a buddy, and we just did it just to get the game in to have 9. So we were, more than happy that just to get the game in, and we're thinking, hey, that's what we're going to do. So it ended up becoming a bit of a hot button issue, but I was like, no, cooler heads are going to prevail here, and we just wanted everybody to know that we weren't doing anything to try and circumvent the league or anything like that. We're just sitting here going, we're trying to get 9 guys so we can have a game, and the boys can go out and, put out a good effort and then have pint and wings after, right?
Right, and I think that's the grassroots of this issue here. Is that really?
Yeah.
I don't think you guys meant anything malicious by it, and that's what everyone needs to understand. Is that there was no on-purpose wrongdoing here. At the end of the day, you all just want to play a baseball game, and then you want to go home and say, "Hey, I played a baseball game," right? And
I would agree.
Yeah, and to me, like just from the non-biased point of view here, your guys' core has gotten older, and there are guys who were everyday players.
Well, our core now is young.
Well, the core now is
we
young.
already turned the corner. We're all young guys now.
But there are guys who were everyday players not long ago that have taken a step back in recent years, and I believe that it's caused a lot of this confusion for you guys now. I also want to touch on, there's rumors that you guys will be moving to West Niagara this year, and I wanted to see if there's any validity to that.
This is a hard-hitting interview, hey, buddy.
Yeah, man. No, we gotta bang this out.
No, we're definitely exploring the option. Most of our roster now is from Hamilton / Dundas. We love the stadium. We don't want to give up our night there because we love it and we've had it for so long. You know, once you give it up, it's gonna be very difficult to get it back because there's gonna be other tenants that come through, right?
Right.
But when with us, we have a couple. We still have some locals that we want to keep. We want to keep our night as long as we can. If we get enough of commitment from some players, then maybe we can keep our team well. But there's a very good chance we end up moving to West Niagara.
Well, I'll tell you.
Beansville specifically.
Yeah, I'll tell you. It's going to be a long trek for a game of the week there, Decker. But Freddie Zalotti chimes in. He says, "Did you win, Decker? Sounds like you played against some sore losers."
I coached Freddie, eh?
Did you? Okay, yeah. So he's poking fun in the right places there. Freddie, I will touch on that. I'll say that the Thorns absolutely just dismantled the Alliance here this afternoon.
No.
I don't think it was close. As much as the score is only 5-0, the Alliance got 4 hits on the afternoon. It really wasn't close, but
well, we in fairness to everybody involved, like we had, I put it on our tweet there. I was like, complete effort by us.
Yeah.
We had one of those games where everything really did go right for us. So it was one of those things. Like we had, Woody makes the play in center field earlier there, and then Teddy makes the play deep in the hole there at second base. We had a bunch of hits. Like it was. I honestly thought we just played a perfect game. Like not taking anything away from anybody, but
no, it really was. There was a couple of plays there. For sure,
that's us putting on display like the best of what we can do. We didn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. There's a couple of plays too there towards the end of the game where some diving plays saved runs and. And yeah, you guys just total dismantling of the Alliance there this afternoon. And just touching on those games, maybe he's trying to think of that one Expos game in particular. But yeah, I think just in terms of and I was talking to Chris Scholfe earlier, who said that if you guys weren't winning, I don't think this would be as much of an issue as it is. But you guys are out here.
The roster stuff.
Yeah, you're just raking the rest of the league, and I think that's the reason why it's touching on some. It's a touchy subject,
Our roster submitted. We have used 2 players that we thought we could call up juniors because they don't have anywhere else to go.
Right.
So we were like, they don't have another home. We can grab them and bring them up. And we truly didn't know that we were doing anything wrong. Yep. The other game we really had 7. We let them know. We go, hey, we got 7 guys that can show up. Can we bring in 2 guys that just want to play ball? They just want to get an experience.
Yep.
And it was fun.
Yeah. But, so I think.
Oh, what do we got here? He's just gonna go to second.
Oh my!
I don't mind this at all.
Oh, look at that! No. And they got him at home. Joe Scaringi can't believe it, but he's been tossed out.
He's right.
Bang, play.
That was close.
Oh, there we go.
But no, it was close, but he was safe.
Wow.
That's not that bad a call. Like the ball beat him, but the tag was safe.
No, I agree. That's a bang play. That's hard.
Ball beat him, and he was definitely safe on the tag.
I can't believe the nuts on Vito Scaringi there, just trying to trot down to second like he earned the base though.
He was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. I won't lie. Well, he's on second now.
So I think there we go. If anybody's listening and they had any beef, I think that'll clear the air. Look, the guys from the Rose City Thorns, they're not trying to hurt anybody. They're just trying to play some baseball. All right. I think we can put this issue to bed for this year, you guys.
I appreciate you doing that for us.
Well, look, I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of all the smack talk, especially when we're just playing senior baseball out here, you guys.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. We're glad to get out here just to clear up a little bit of this air.
You got the fans yelling at you. They want a replay. They want a replay.
You know what? If this one
The
ends,
ball beat him.
the ball beat it. If this
But
one
he-
ends 7-6 seniors, I think we'll have a look at the tape at the end of the day. But right now, Expos enjoying a 6-2 lead. We got the bottom of the 7th coming up, and Dallas Smith will likely be looking to end this one. Zach, will you stick with us through the break? Because I have
Sure.
just a few more questions for
You
you.
got it.
Bottom of the 7th. We'll look for Dallas Smith to close this one out. Zach Decker will be back with us. All right, welcome back, fans. Top of the 7th, you see Frankie Barber there chopping one down the left side, and Antoniak with room makes the catch. Quickly one down.
Did he give you 7 innings? Antoniak?
He did, yeah.
Oh,
And
what a beauty.
Antoniak was a very
What
gracious
a
guest.
beauty.
And you know what? Very smart. He called probably 3 of your base hits, exactly where they were gonna go, exactly on the pitch when they happened. He's going. Look, Rosie's gonna shoot this ball back up the middle. Bam, Rosie back up the middle. I couldn't believe it. So
A very good commentator.
yeah, he was.
We've been on.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
we've been in this league for a decade. He's got a scouting report on everybody.
On everybody, right? He was.
Is this-
He professed himself not a Rose City Thorn, not a professional in terms of the Rose City Thorns. He hadn't seen a lot of you guys,
Yeah.
but I don't think anybody has. So tell us a little bit about some of the new guys that the Rose City Thorns have this year. We looked at Alex Davy earlier today,
Unreal.
and obviously great pitcher, but not a lot
Unreal.
of people have seen him. So just tell us about what these new guys are bringing to the club.
Well, you saw what he can do today, and he's
Yeah.
been doing that all year.
Yeah,
I'd
for
say
sure.
he's the best pitcher in the league.
And we also got a good look
I
at Syphiliotis. I'm never gonna say that right.
Oh, Georgie T.
yeah.
Georgie T.
Is that what we're calling him? Just Georgie T? I'm okay with that.
But I tell him, I'm like, you're the second best player to ever wear 16 for the Thorns, because but he's a lot better than I am. Yeah, I mean, you know what we got now. We got Davey behind the dish. We got the best center fielder in the league. I don't
Oh,
think
absolutely,
that's up for debate.
Tyler Wood, no question there. But
that's
then
up
we
for
also
debate.
got Novoselic,
The O-Dog, yeah.
and then Matthew Arroyo coming in also as
Yeah.
well this year. Yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch of new additions for you guys.
Nobody really knows who half these guys are. I know.
Oh, no,
but
I
it's
know.
funny because we've had them all for about a year and a half now, so I'm familiar with all of them.
Right, and I think it just comes down to
They're all kids.
Yeah, they're all kids.
They all grew up playing Hamilton and Dundas, junior and senior, and Chuck ran the whole program there for years.
Right.
Like you remember, you saw Kyle on the mound, right? I was joking with Dave Parrish, Kyle's dad.
Right.
Because growing up in Grimsby, he was the guy, he set up everybody, and then we had the Warriors.
Right.
And then a lot of them ended up Meriton and Pirates and all that. Now they're all gone because they're all my age, 38 to 42, 43, right? So they all move on. That's what this group is. It's a group of guys that all played together growing up.
I see.
And they're all good.
And that's why,
And then
honestly,
they got the old boys sticking around.
You can see all it. It's instant chemistry with you guys. You guys have all gelled.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you guys came together last year, won the chip, and you're vying for another one this year. I think you guys got a good shot.
We got me, Stack, Pass, Cabby.
This one on the ground could be two. Vito bobbles and he doesn't have a play. Uncharacteristic there from Vito Scaringi, but he keeps the inning alive.
Yeah, we still got some of the old boys kicking, but our young guys, it's their team.
Yeah, 100%. And you think you get that vibe generally around the Thorns right now is when you guys win, it's usually your young guys stepping up and doing something. And I think in terms of me, right, because I've got a lot to keep my eye on, I don't think I really take notice of your guys until they do something big, and every one of them has come to the plate and done something big. I've taken notes on all of your guys this year. All spectacular ball players.
What's the young one here on the mound? What's his name again?
This is Dallas Smith on the hill for the Expos.
Has he been chucking all game?
No, he took over in the 6th. This is his 3rd year as an Expo.
Oh, yeah, he's a good pitcher.
He is a very good pitcher, yeah. But regressed a little bit this year. We touched on that when he came into the ball game. I think...
yeah, but it's a small sample. Numbers.
It is a small sample.
They don't always tell you what you're doing.
There's Antoniak there again, making the out.
He's still good.
And 2 down. And so last hope for the seniors here is Scott Cole. 1 for 2 today, single, sacrifice in the first.
No, he said he called a couple. I'm going to call Scotty Cole single over the shortstop.
Oh, here we go.
Double.
Oh, double. Here we go. He's going to find some
Maybe
green.
not on the pitch, but I'm saying not on the pitch, but I'm going to say in the at-bat.
So Scott Cole known to come up in big moments, and he can extend the inning here and keep his team alive. Or is this going to be the last out for the seniors this season? It's coming down to the wire. And a strike. Quickly 0-2. Yeah, regardless, thanks for coming on, Decker, clearing up some of the air there. I hope people are listening. I hope people are listening.
Oh, buddy, we got lots of friends, though.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there it is. Strike 3. Scott Cole's not going to like it. But that is the end of the ball game. The Expos punched their ticket to the quarterfinals on Sunday with a big 6-2 win over the seniors.
He wasn't.
No, it's okay. No.
That's not the point.
Hey, thank you for joining us on the stream. We got you back here at 7:30 for the matchup between the Rose City Thorns and the Fort Erie Cannons. Please join us again.